Good day, church. My name is Bridget Kaler, and I'm excited to spend just a few more moments diving more into the Advent season with you, the coming of Christ, the light of the world. I have a question this morning. Who in your life has made you feel the most seen and the most valued? Who has been that place of rest where you can just be fully yourself and comfortable knowing you're loved? For many of you, a lot of names are probably coming to mind, which is amazing and a gift. And I challenge you, text them, call them, reach out to them today and thank them for being those safe places. For others, maybe not a single name has sprung to mind. And for that, I would say I'm sorry. And my prayer is that as you dive into life-giving community within the local church, that you find those people, those safe places. But I'd also say don't forget that God is your refuge, is your safe place. He knows you, He loves you, He values you, He sees you. In Luke 1, there is a moment of being seen that is just so overwhelming. Mary has just been told by the angel that she's going to be the mother of the Messiah, and she is overwhelmed in that moment. But then she has an opportunity to go see her cousin, who's also expecting, John the Baptist, who would become the front runner of Christ. And that had to be such a comfort to have a friend, to have a cousin, to have someone meet with her in this moment, share this experience with her, and help her to feel seen and known. And as she arrives at Elizabeth's home, Elizabeth is proclaiming blessings over her. All of it just had to be so much. And out of that overflow of being seen and known and valued by a friend, but more importantly by God, Mary utters the most beautiful prayer. Her prayer later became known as the Magnificat, and liturgical communities still to this day encourage their people to pray this prayer, to learn it and to pray it as a reminder of God's goodness and faithfulness and how He sees them. We pick up in Luke 1, verse 46. Mary responded, "Oh, how my soul praises the Lord, how my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. For He took notice of His lonely servant girl, and from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One is holy, and He has done great things for me. He shows mercy from generation to generation to all who fear Him. His mighty arm has done tremendous things. He has scattered the proud and the haughty ones. He has brought down princes from their thrones and exalted the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things, and He has sent the rich away with empty hands. He has helped His servant Israel and remembered to be merciful. For He made this promise to our ancestors, to Abraham and his children forever." It's just a beautiful utterance from a young girl who finds herself fully seen and known by a faithful God who is keeping His promises to her, but to her people. It's just so amazing. Church, I wonder if we can't have the same overwhelming awe and wonder and thankfulness that God looks at us in our need and in our humble state, and not only does He choose us as a part of His family, but He allows us to be His hands and feet on this earth. So many times this holiday season, you're going to be met with opportunities to be His hands and feet, to serve the community, to serve the person beside you. And I encourage you, take the opportunity. There's just something so wonderful about partnering with God in these moments, about realizing that God is seen us worthy enough to be used by Him. Church, I pray that we take all of the opportunities, whether it's Christmas Mall or whether it's just your neighbor across the street, to love well in this holiday season. And if you are in a place of need where you are not feeling seen, where you are hungry and in a lowly state, we encourage you, reach out to your local church. Get in touch with a pastor, a life group leader, a fellow life group member. Grab someone and say, hey, I am in need. I need prayer. I need help. And they'll be quick to meet your need because they recognize that we are all needy in God's eyes, but we are all loved and cared for as well. Church, I am excited to see and expectant to see what God does through our hands and feet this holiday season.